you're going to expect the people making decisions to have a deep understanding of that same reality when it feels like they don't, or like the priorities are different. That's where the disconnect happens. And that's what people are reacting to, especially when policies come across as going against what they believe are core American principles like individual rights, constitutional protections, and national identity. And from my perspective, the bigger issue here is alignment. It's about whether the people in leadership positions are fully committed to upholding the Constitution and the values that come with it. Because at the end of the day, that's the standard, not personal background, not identity, but actions and outcomes. And this is where it doesn't add up for a lot of people because they look at certain policies and feel like they move away from those principles instead of reinforcing them. And that's when you start hearing calls for change, not just in one city, but across different levels of government because people want to feel like their leaders are representing them, their values, and their way of life. And again, to be fair, there are people who will say that America is built on immigration and that people from different backgrounds can contribute and lead effectively. And that's a real part of this country's history. But the counterpoint, from my perspective, is that leadership still has to be rooted in a strong understanding and respect for the Constitution and the country itself. Because without that, you end up with policies that feel disconnected from the people they impact. And that's what we're seeing play out in places where residents feel like decisions are being made that don't reflect their priorities. And when that happens, people start saying something has got to give because they're not seeing the results they were promised. They're not seeing improvements in their day-to-day lives. And instead, they're seeing more confusion, more frustration, and more questions about the direction things are heading. And that's why this conversation isn't going away anytime soon. Because at the core of it, people are asking a simple question. Are our leaders truly representing the country and the Constitution they were supposed to? Or are we moving in a direction that feels out of step with both? And it also makes people question, and I heard individuals have said this, just out there, in the public, individuals in the public are basically saying, coming across videos like this, that, hey, this is why we need individuals, foreign people, not to take office in Americans' government, any forms of government when it comes to being public officials. Let me know what you guys think about that because I've been seeing that go across and around the internet as well, circulating. Let me know what you guys' thoughts about that. Do you believe that will keep things aligned with what I said, like representing the Constitution and American values in the country to be upheld and not be overthrown because foreign individuals, people feel like, are basically discrediting and stepping away from American values and bringing their own values from the country they originally came from that's not America. So let me know what you guys think. But now I want you guys to check out this last video. I found it to be very, very distasting, I should say. Very divisive.
They're going to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the country July 4th.